Howdy, folks, and welcome to the Hillbilly Kitchen. Today, we're going to do a quick rundown of the nutrients that we're using in our raised bed garden. And, buddy, is it working? Because we're already harvesting. Take it away, Jim.
Okay, we've taken more of an organic approach this year because the super sod folks have been kind to give us some of their super soil veggie mix. So that's where we're starting. We're using, to start with, the chicken soup for the soil, which is a really good product from Dr. Jim's. We basically use this to it feeds the soil, improves the beneficial microbes, binds to organic matter. It doesn't wash out like chemical fertilizers typically would. You can make up to 128 gallons of compost tea with this as well. We're also using a product called Tomato Secret, and it also is designed to feed the soil. It's almost like a concentrated compost. You know, it has things. It's derived from like alfalfa meal, soybean meal, rock phosphate, calcium carbonate, magnesium sulfate, and molasses. And the calcium and the magnesium are things you really need. Is going to make the plant a lot healthier. Products we're also using is going to be the unsulfured blackstrap molasses. And that kind of also feeds the beneficial microbes in the soil. I'm using a kelp humic acid blend, which are biostimulants that basically promote good root growth, and you know, it will help the plants be more resistant to stress. I talked a little earlier about calcium and magnesium, and they also are going to help with cell development, photosynthesis, metabolism, and for folks that have had issues with blossom end rot, it's going to mostly eliminate that. And then I also use a blend of amino acids, which basically increase the plant vigor, as you can see.
They're vigorous.
Promotes branching and will help with the flower development and make more sites. What we try to do is to do things on the front end that are going to help the plants deal with the stress of the heat of the summer. So.
Yeah, and it's already hot. It stinks. But I've got some lettuce. I've already harvested several cucumbers, some little orange hat tomatoes. We've got squash coming in, and this squash has been in the ground less than a month, and we're already picking it. Um, and the better you feed your dirt, the better the plants will feed you. Because if your plants are getting all these nutrients from the soil, then when you eat it, you're going to have all those nutrients. So it's much better than commercially farmed vegetables. Like, you're going to get more and eat less. And if you feed it, your garden's going to produce way more in less space. So that's kind of what we're doing. That's the approach we're taking. I'm going to go make me a fresh salad. I mean, like eating sunshine here. And I'm going to leave you with 2 Corinthians 9:6. But I say this. No, but this I say. And that was God speaking, not me. he, he which soweth sparingly shall reap sparingly, but he which soweth bountifully shall reap bountifully. If you feed it, you can sow it bountifully, and it will reap bountifully. You're going to get out what you put in it. So the more you put in it, the more you're going to get out of it. That's the way it works. That's, God's plan there. So thank you so very much for joining us, the Hillbilly Kitchen. Let's grow together. And until next time, remember to put God first.